So remember when Nancy got trapped in Vecna's upside down nightmare back in season 4? She came back totally shaken. Said she saw things, bad things. But they all figured they would beat Vecna and just not have to deal with it. And we saw how that went. But what if that scene was more than just a spooky Vecna drama? What if it was telling us everything we need to know about season 5 and we just missed it? Today we're diving back into that moment, connecting some dots, and asking the big question. Did Stranger Things already tell us what happens in season 5? Nancy had a vision, and it was basically a preview. Alright, back to season 4. Nancy gets Vecna, has her vision, and comes back horrified. She tells the group that what she saw wasn't just random horror imagery. It felt like a warning, a preview. And here's the wildest part. She was right. She describes 4 huge rips tearing through Hawkins, spreading through the real world, not the upside down, just like the one in Eddie's trailer. These gates weren't stopping, weren't contained. And it wasn't just spooky scenery. It was the beginning of the end. That's when the group finally connects the dots. The 4 chimes from the clock represent 4 kills, and each one opens a gate. Once Vecna gets all 4, it's game over, and it's the beginning of the end of the world. So yeah, that whole it was just a vision thing, more like a Vecna-sponsored prophecy. Nancy's vision didn't stop at gates and doom. Vecna went full paranormal slideshow. She saw a dark cloud spreading over Hawkins, downtown on fire, and dead soldiers in the streets. The kind of stuff you'd expect in a movie trailer for a horror movie. And guess what? Most of that actually happened in the season 4 finale. But here's the part that hasn't happened yet, and it might be the biggest season 5 clue we've got. Nancy says she saw a giant monster with a gaping mouth, and she didn't compare it to the Mind Flayer or a Demogorgon or any other creature we've seen before. That means it's probably something new and terrifying. And it wasn't alone. Nancy says she saw an army, monsters entering homes, neighborhoods under attack. This wasn't just the upside down creeping in, it was a full invasion. The only part Nancy doesn't believe is real is the vision she had about her family, because she thinks that that was just Vecna trying to scare her. Everything else felt inevitable, and honestly, is starting to look that way. And in the teaser we just got, we're starting to see it unfold. Multiple Demodogs and Demogorgons are back. Hawkins looks like a battlefield. There's a sense of buildup like the calm before a storm, but no glimpse yet of the gaping mouth beast Nancy saw. Although there's an army, we haven't seen dead soldiers. And that's what makes this so creepy. Everything she saw is unfolding in order, and we're just waiting for the last pieces to drop. Let's play it out. The monsters Nancy saw, likely Vecna's army. Maybe new types of creatures that came through when the gate fully opened. The neighborhood invasion, that could mean season 5 takes place across multiple Hawkins locations at once. And we've already seen that there seems to be multiple plans unfolding that will probably take them to different places. The gaping mouth beast, that's Vecna's final draft. The final level boss. Vecna's fully unlocked endgame horror with bonus teeth. It's also possible that this new creature is a progression, that Vecna has transformed into something new, or even the Mind Flayer. Nancy really thought season 4 was the final showdown. She thought she'd kill Vecna, save Hawkins, and they would roll the credits. But instead, Vecna pulled a classic horror villain move. He didn't die. Her nightmare is turning into a checklist, and the last few boxes haven't been ticked yet. So yeah, Stranger Things may have already told us exactly what's coming, but did we listen? Of course not. We're too busy shipping Jobber and arguing about Steve versus Jonathan. But now that the end is creeping up on us like a demodog in the walls, I think it's time we gave Nancy Wheeler her prophecy crown. Let me know what you think her vision really meant, and if you think the big monster with the mouth is something new, or just Vecna with a fresh look. Drop your theories in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and double check that you're not being stalked by bats. See you next time.